Neil Anderson is the MD of NMR, who are the UK agents for Tools on Air. So Neil, what is Tools on Air and what does it provide?
Well, Tools on Air is a suite of applications running on Apple Mac hardware. It's a very cost-effective and flexible way of becoming a broadcaster. So they pioneered the concept of TV station in a Mac. So you have multi-cam recording for studios and live events, you have video playback and real-time graphics, and you have a TV channel in the box product, so a way of running a self-contained 24/7 broadcast TV channel.
How will it be used by media-rich organisations in the future?
Well, I think what's interesting about broadcast in this country is traditionally we've had the large broadcasters such as the BBC that have dominated broadcast for the last 50 or more years. And now with the launch of local TV, with the news agencies and publishers all wanting to offer a more interactive and engaging content online, it offers the opportunity for those organisations to actually become broadcasters in their own right and offer niche TV channels, whether it be through Sky or Freeview, but also online through the internet. And it allows end users a different way to actually engage and actually take in that content, whether it be video on demand, but also with Tools on Air products, an actual linear broadcast scheduled play-out TV channel for those niche content markets.
And what is the impact of this for trainee journalists?
Well, I think for journalists, it's going to empower them ultimately. I think as we see more and more local TV and niche broadcast content, these cost-effective broadcast solutions will mean that journalists will actually get much more hands-on use of broadcast systems. So it won't be just about presenting the stories themselves, but also engaging with the actual play-out and organising the schedule of the TV channel. So I think it's going to give them exposure to some of that technology, but in a more user-friendly way. Obviously, because it runs on Apple Mac, it's very intuitive.
And what is the significance of this for the journalists coming into the industry?
Well, I think it's a radical change, especially in the UK, because we've not had these niche channels. Whereas everywhere else in the world, there is local TV. I think what we'll start to see is that the journalists will have to get much more technical, I'm afraid, much more hands-on. So it won't be just a case of talking to camera, but actually getting their hands dirty and actually being involved much more in the broadcast process rather than just creating the story.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.